A chilling message to those who use social media in Mexico. Now, we have to warn you, the video that you're about to see is very graphic. But take a look. 2 bodies hanging from a bridge with signs of torture. Messages left near the bodies said the victims were killed for denouncing drug cartel activity on a social network. Joining us with much more on this is Rafael Romo. Boy, that video is hard to look at. Tell us, what do you make of this? What do you know about it?
Well, here's the bottom line, Randy. What happens is that in Mexico, media outlets have been threatened by organized crime. And for a long time now, they have practiced self-censorship. So what people were doing was using social media to report on the crimes happening, crimes committed by drug cartels and organized crime. So now, what's happening now is that yesterday morning, they found 2 bodies hanging from a pedestrian bridge in the city of Nuevo Laredo. Just to put it in perspective to our viewers, this is across the border from Laredo, Texas. And right next to the messages, there were posters indicating that this is going to happen to all those who are posting messages online, reporting on what's happening with the drug cartels, drug violence in Mexico. So it's a very shocking and chilling message to people who are doing this in Mexico.
So how carefully do the drug cartels then monitor social media? It sounds like they're pretty on top of it.
Based on what we see here, they monitor social media very closely. They're specifically targeting 2 blogs that talk every day about what's happening in Mexico, where people can go there and in an anonymous way, they can post signs of drug violence in Mexico. So apparently now, as far as we know, this is the first time that they're targeting those people, and allegedly those 2 who were murdered were part of that.
And he said the media takes part in some self-censorship, but there are others, maybe even these people, who don't follow that same rule and choose to speak out, and this is what can happen.
Exactly, because traditional media outlets have been threatened for years now in Mexico. Many of them are just not reporting any of this. And so the only option that people have is reporting on Twitter, on Facebook, on blogs, where they can do so anonymously, but this is a very, very shocking message, and it's definitely going to create a chilling effect.
What is it that they're saying about the drug cartels that they don't want out there? I mean, how much can they say about them? Are they telling their whereabouts or what they're involved in, or why would they want to kill people over them speaking out about them?
If there's a shootout, you'll see it on Twitter. If there's a facing off of rival drug cartels, you'll see it on Twitter. And so that information is being used by Mexican authorities to deploy the military, to deploy the federal police. And that's probably the reason why these cartels don't like it out there, because they're being found out a lot sooner than they used to be.
So they can call attention as to where they are. Are there certain, do we have any idea how many networks are actually under threat that they might be monitoring?
They specifically threatened 2, and both allow people to anonymously post messages about what's happening in a real-time basis. So, so far it's only 2, but then there's a part of the message in the poster that says that's going to happen to all those of you posting funny messages on social media. That can be interpreted to include everybody who ever says anything about organized crime in Mexico.
You know, before you came on, I actually posted our link on CNN.com to the story on my Facebook page, and I'm getting quite a bit of reaction. What has the reaction been in Mexico? Any idea?
Well, we just saw a post by somebody on Twitter saying, this is the time to show what we're made of. In essence, saying, we cannot be afraid, we cannot back away from reporting what these drug cartels are doing to the Mexican people, and we need to keep on reporting so that the entire world knows what Mexico is going through.
Wow, it's horrible to see what's happened to those people there. Rafael, appreciate your digging on that a little bit for us, and we'll continue to watch it. Thank you very much.